This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you from the beach and the Riviera down in downtown Lake Geneva on this cold fall day. It's sprinkling outside, so we're under as much cover as we can get. The seagulls are in the distance, but they know they get their snack in the morning, although here comes one to say hello. Anyway, on this day, and of course we've got that stuff going on. Come on over here.
That's loud.
Yeah, too loud. It'll pick up really loud here, so we'll just walk down to be among the Gage Marine boats. Here, you can show the view while I check the Packer game.
Okay.
One minute, 40 seconds left. Washington has the ball in its own 28, and it's 24 Packers to 10. I think the game is over. Basically.
Well, a lot can happen in a minute or two in football.
Nah, not going to happen. Okay. All right. Okay, here we are. Better with the boats in the back.
There we are. Wait a minute. Here we are. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing as well as Washington.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, we are here on...
It is Sunday afternoon, October 24th, 2021. I'm Lisa Otto.
George Bluesy Jr.
And the Geneva Shore Report. Good afternoon, everyone.
Right.
Okay, so we are here for the weather and news report. And in the weather, well, we have some drizzle going on. Not a very heavy rain at all, but definitely very wet outside. So right now we have 50 degrees, but it feels like 45 degrees. And yes, this drizzle that we have going on will go on pretty much the rest of the evening, into the night, into the early morning hours, and up until around noon tomorrow. And we may have some breaks in it where we have no rain at all, but for the most part, it's on and off again, or just consistent drizzle until noon tomorrow. So be ready for that. And our low tonight will be 30 degrees. Tomorrow we have a high of 50, but it probably won't feel like 50, so be prepared for that. Very cloudy, very dark and dreary and wet. As far as roads go, well, visibility is not the greatest, but traffic is very, very light right now. So, take your time and pay attention, but it is a very slow day here in Lake Geneva. I think the weather has a lot to do with it, and the Packer game, I'm sure. So everyone's inside or at home or doing something that revolves around the game. A week from today is trick-or-treating, Halloween. So Sunday we'll have trick-or-treaters out and about all around Lake Geneva from noon to 4. They've actually made it a pretty long trick-or-treat time. Normally it's only a couple hours, but we have noon to 4 this time. So, and most of the communities around the lake and the surrounding communities will be doing it on on Halloween. Just times vary a little bit, so we'll remind you as we get closer to that. Tomorrow it's back to business here in Lake Geneva. We have a Public Works meeting and a City Council meeting, 4 and 6 p.m. And Public Works has a lot on the agenda. They're going to be talking about a lot of winter work. So snow plowing policies, sidewalk maintenance, bike path maintenance, and some of that has to do with like the maintenance of keeping it clear of any snow and keeping everything safe for people to be able to cross and walk on. We have a lot of street projects that they're going to be talking about as well, so we'll be sharing some of that with you. We also have a city council meeting which will be discussing the different districts here in Lake Geneva and the population census data that they have accumulated and possibly different ward boundaries. So there's a lot going on with that in the election and that kind of stuff, so they're just getting ready for that also. Let's see, a lot of fall activities next weekend. Of course, it's Halloween weekend, the last weekend of October, and our fall colors are starting to come alive. I am noticing a lot more, so hopefully by the end of the week, we're going to see pretty much peak fall colors and a lot of vibrance, and I think George has the Packer score.
1 second left. 24 to 10, and Washington has the ball on their own 40. I think game is basically over. Okay. All right. Yes, 6-1.
Okay.
I think it's 6-1 now, right?
So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah, they're doing great.
All right.
All right, so on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back in the morning with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto.
George Bluchy Jr.
And the Geneva Shore Report.
Bye-bye.